Hey everybody, welcome back to Swift Lessons for a quick tip on how to add a little classical flavor to your folk fingerstyle playing. Now this is going to be kind of in the style of Paul McCartney or Paul Simon. Basically what we're doing is playing in the key of G major, and I'm finding these sweet harmonies by playing the G major scale in thirds. Okay, so let's get down the basic version of the scale first, then I'll share with you those harmonies that you can start to incorporate into your finger picking lines. So the basic scale is G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, or frets 3, 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 4, 0. Now let's harmonize each of those notes representing a chord in the key of G major. First we have G major, that is the 3rd fret low E string with the open B. Next A minor, open A string with 1st fret of the B string. Now we have the minor 3rd, B minor, that's the 2nd fret of the A, 3rd fret of the B. And then finally the 4 chord, 3rd fret of the A string, and the open high E string, just a piece of the C major chord. All right, now we have chords 1 through 4 represented. Next we're on to D major, the 5 chord. That's the open D string with 2nd fret high E. On to the minor 6 chord, E minor, 2nd fret of the D string, and the 3rd fret high E. So far you have next, we're going to take that up a full step. All right, that's going to be the root note and the minor 3rd of the 7th chord in the key of G, which is F sharp diminished. All right, and then finally, we're going to go up a half step and grab frets 5 and 7 of the D and high E strings. All right, right there, that's 1 octave of the G major scale played in thirds. Very, very cool. You want to see if you can descend as well? Alright, and that right there is something amazing that you can start to implement into your finger picking lines, especially when you want to transition to another chord, for example G to C. Okay, now let's see if we can get down a little practice riff that puts this idea to work. It's going to be a kind of melodic movement that takes you from the 1 chord G major to the 4 chord C and then the 5 chord D, or D dominant 7, and then resolving back to the 1 chord. Looks and sounds like this. And real slow. Okay, so right there, we're grabbing 5th fret D string and the 7th fret high E string, that octave G major. Now we're going to be applying a pattern, double, inside, outside, in, or D and high E string together, double, G, B, D, E, G. But we're going to break it up across 2 chords. Alright, just descending down that major scale in thirds, G major to F sharp diminished. Alright, then we're going to do it again, but we're going to end with a pull off, 2nd fret of the high E string, pulling off to 0. So real slow, double, inside, outside, in, double, inside, outside, pull. Next we're going to go to a C major chord and apply a basic Travis picking pattern. Double, inside, outside, in, double, inside, outside, in. Same thing on the D dominant 7, but the whole operation down to the floor 1 string. And then resolve on the G major chord, where if you like, you can jump into a little bit more of your Travis picking pattern. Okay, so far you have All right, then the C major chord was getting double, A string and high E string, D, G, E, B, D. Then the D dominant 7 is getting double, G, B, A, E, G. Okay, we put all those elements together and we have a nice little practice routine. It should sound like this. Okay, and of course you can go back to the 1 chord G major and play double D, G, E, B, D, double D, G, E, B, D. Okay, now all of that is gonna sound fantastic when you're putting together. Some fun, folky fingerstyle lines. I hope you enjoyed this.